Life comes at you fast, right? There's always that one week in the NFL where the scriptwriters get together and say, hey, we're losing the audience. We need to spice things up. And boy, did they cook up some fails this week. No more undefeated teams left, some major bullshit, controversy and upsets. Sounds like the NFL. The biggest fails of week 6 are coming up right after this. This just in, huge news from the ball trimming community. That's right, the Lawnmower 5.0 is finally here. Yay! And it's not just a copy and paste. The Lawnmower 5.0 features dual skin-safe blade heads. The upgraded trimmer blade is wider and tougher for mowing down the thicker grass, but now we have the interchangeable foil blade to get that ultra close, ultra sheen finish. Put that dangerous razor away. Hair of every dang length is now removed with one trimmer. The Lawnmower 5.0. It's so easy to switch back and forth and get the personal trim you need from your chest to your balls. And even better, the light on the lawnmower has been upgraded to bigger and brighter, and that's clutch because seeing is vital when you trim. And plus, who doesn't like bigger? That's what she said. It has the same great features. It's waterproof, so you can do it in the shower, travel lock, long battery life, and the battery indicator. This really is the pinnacle in dick clipping. It's not an advancement, it's a freaking revolution. So after this video, head on over to manscaped.com/5-points and get 20% off the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra and free shipping. Again, that's manscaped.com/5-points for 20% off the Lawnmower 5.0 and free shipping. Number 5, Jake Moody. Cleveland can be a tough place to kick. The wind, the weather, just being in Cleveland. So when 49ers kicker Jake Moody missed a 54-yarder in the first quarter, no big deal, buddy. We all tried. As the Niners lost key players like Christian McCaffrey, Trent Williams, and Deebo Samuel, it looked like their undefeated season was going to come to a conclusion in Cleveland of all places. But the steady system QB that he is, Brock Purdy, led them in position to get the dub and move on. Set up for a very makeable 41-yarder, all he had to do was knock it through and call it a day. Of course, we know what happens, but you'll have to wait until later in the video to find out why we're even in that situation in the first place. This is called foreshadowing. Number 4, the Eagles. A lot of shit was being talked by the Eagles fans during the week. The 5-0 team facing a 2-3 Jets team that has looked lost at times with Zach Wilson as their QB. So when they went up 14-3, nobody batted an eye. And as the game progressed, it kind of looked like the Eagles were playing with their food. It was like, a 29-point lead at halftime. Just go to bed. But the Jets stayed steady, took advantage of a missed field goal, played good defense, and chipped away at the lead. However, late in the fourth quarter, the Eagles faced a 3rd and 9. They could have run the ball and bled the clock down to 1:20 and punted as the Jets were out of timeouts. But no, they got aggressive, and this happened. Oh no, Eagles, the Jets punched it in, and look at that sweet, sweet win probability flip, baby. Oh, super fun fact, this was the first win in franchise history for the Jets over the Eagles, as they were 0-12 against them previously. Then the Miami Dolphins cracked their champagne open once again on their bullshit undefeated season record. Just stop. We're comparing apples to oranges here, people. Number 3, the Panthers. Once again, you have to give credit to the Panthers. They came out swinging in Miami. Too bad all that swinging probably tired them out. After jumping to a 14-point lead, they got outscored 42-7, bringing this team to 0-6 in the most dreadful, hopeless season I have seen in a long time. Again, they don't have a first-round pick, and the more they lose, they are just benefiting the Bears, who does have their pick. On the bright side, Bryce Young didn't throw any picks, and they play the Bears on November 9th, which is a win-win situation for Chicago. Poor Panthers fan. We'll probably see you here again next week. Number 2, Tyrod Taylor at the half. What's this? The New York Giants are playing defense and hanging with the Buffalo Bills? An ex-beloved Bill, Tyrod Taylor, filling in for the $40 million Daniel Jones, has his team up 6-0 with first and goal headed into the half, with a chance to tack on at least 3 more points, possibly 7. Surely there is no way a team led by last year's coach of the year will fuck this up. And Are you kidding me? Yep, with no timeouts before the half, the Giants ran the ball and the clock expired, so they end up getting no points instead of at least 3. Apparently, Tyrod, who's in his second year as a Giant and knows Daboll's system, audible to the run play even though a pass had been called. Though had they ran a pass play, the outcome might have been the same because of our last fail. Foreshadowing again. Anyways, the Giants ended up losing by 5 points. Hey, and those 3 before the half could have meant they were going for a game-winning chip shot at the end instead of having to get a TD. This Giant season is stillborn, but that leads us to our last fail. Number 1, the refs on Sunday. The refs were so incredibly bad this weekend, it's almost like they were ordered to be this bad by the scriptwriters and Roger Goodell himself. Let's hone in on the previously mentioned Browns-Niners game. They called this a hit on a defenseless receiver when Tayshaun Gibson was simply playing defense. Can anyone play football these days? Then on the same drive, they called Travarius Ward for holding when all he did was graze the receiver. He didn't turn him nor yank him, just touched him. These terrible calls led to the Browns' go-ahead score. And yes, the Niners had a chance to win it late, but the game should have been sealed up before then. Now, let's talk about this Giants-Bills game. Do you know why the Giants didn't have any time left in the first half? Because of this bullshit roughing call that extended a Bills drive. Fast forward to the end of the game, yes, the Giants got a PI call to set up the last play. Finally! Because the Bills had been groping the Giants receivers all game like their name was Deshaun Watson, and after 24 accusations, they finally got called on it. Here's the last play, and at full speed, it looks like there was contact. But from this angle, it's clearly holding, PI, illegal contact, and felony assault, none of which got called. Listen, I'm not a big fan of the play call, as in this situation, you better pull out some ass Madden type shit. But you can't play a game within the framework of the rules and expect them to be completely disregarded. That was a trash call by the refs, and they were bad on Sunday. Like, scripted level bad. The Giants still suck though. Until next week.